Well, last week, news leaked out that the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power had sent guards and other personnel to simultaneously lock down 5 DWP offices in the Northern District to seize specific documents. Very little else has been revealed about the apparent scandal. Bennett Kessler filed this report. Now, sources close to the situation said that the DWP offices in Mojave, the Owens Dry Lake, Lone Pine, Independence, and Bishop were locked down, employees asked to surrender cell phones and leave while files were seized. This apparent internal investigation was reportedly launched by Marty Adams, director of DWP Water Operations. Now, reports said that an email from management showed up and ordered the various offices to hand over any document requested. As Sierra Wave Media reported last week, LA DWP Information Officer Chris Plakos in Bishop said only of the reported incidents, "I can't address this. This is a personnel matter," end quote. Now, 3 different sources have told Sierra Wave Media that 2 particular employees were placed on administrative leave. Sierra Wave Media is awaiting for more official confirmation before identifying those individuals. Sierra Wave Media has placed several calls to LA DWP Public Relations Director Joe Ramallo, and he has not returned those calls. Well, on a lighter note, a beautiful day greeted scores of people who attended the opening ceremony of the new Bristlecone Pine Forest Visitor Center on Saturday. Sierra Wave Media's Ron Alexander was on hand for the event and got this video. Now, a fact sheet from the Forest Service tells that the new center replacing the old Silver Bullet Visitor, a log cabin visitor center that was opened to the public in 1996, and it was destroyed by an arson fire September 4th, 2008. Now, a few facts about the new Bristlecone Pine Forest Visitor Center. The new 2,550-foot center, fully solar powered and is LEED certified at LEED. It was funded through a line item in the president's budget in 2009 at $2.2 million. The Pacific Southwest region of the Forest Service supplemented that with other appropriated funds for a total project cost of $2.5 million. The building architect, Shaw Kawasaki Architects in Oakland, building construction, AMG and Associates in Santa Clarita, exhibit design and fabrication by Rosine Creative Services in Jasper, Georgia. The mural, Larry Eifert. Cabinets and counters and mantel, David Kuznet of DK Woodworks. And inside the visitor center, in various stages of completion, interpretive exhibits, a 28-seat theater featuring the Bristlecone Pine film Living History, an art gallery wall, a research library, and a bookstore operated by the Eastern Sierra Interpretive Association. And above the fireplace mantel, there's a great original watercolor painting by Mary Ann Thomas of Bishop. She was the winner of the Bristlecone Art Competition, and that's just a lovely watercolor, as you saw there. So congratulations to Mary Ann Thomas. And as we said, Ron Alexander of Sierra Wave Media was on scene and edited this piece together.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'd like now to introduce Ed Armenta, our Inyo National Forest Supervisor, for some welcoming remarks. Ed?
Thank you. What a gorgeous day. Beautiful spot. And thank you for being here. I'm just so happy to see all these friendly faces, people that I've known, people that I've just met. So I just thank you for being here. 4 years ago, on September 4th, there was a much different feeling in the air here at Shulman Grove, as employees stared in disbelief at the ruins of what was once a well-loved cabin visitor center. As a longtime government employee, I stand here today marveling at the fact that was only 4 years. And that came to pass because so many dedicated people like you believe that this inspirational, iconic destination is worthy of a first-class visitor center. To tell the story of these ancient trees to the worldwide audience that comes to visit here every year. Many of you here today have donated money, time, resources, and works of art. Others have given numerous other types of physical and emotional support during this reconstruction process. And for that, I really want to say thank you and celebrate with you.
We'd like to point point out the perspective that if you live to be 2,000 years old, say, trees like we see slightly down the trail here are in a sense seedlings. So we don't think of seedlings as these little guys. We think of seedlings as something that may be 200 or 300 years old. We also get asked if we water trees and fertilize the trees, and I usually kind of tongue-in-cheek ask people if they would like the federal government to be helping these trees. Anyway, we don't water them, we don't fertilize them. They do quite well without us. We try to keep people on the trails, keep the erosion down, and as Connie mentioned, we have high hopes. In terms of regeneration, if you want to see some real regeneration going on, go up to Patriarch Grove. It looks like a virtual tree nursery up there. And again, it's not the rise of the tree line. It's in the Patriarch Grove area. There's just seedlings everywhere up there. It's quite. Our next speaker is Marty Courtney. He's the chairman of the Inyo County Board of Supervisors. He's a fifth-generation resident of Inyo County. Owns and operates the Aberdeen Resort with his wife Diane. He has two daughters, Hannah and Tricia. He's a member of the Big Pine Fire Department, who were the first responders up here when our building unfortunately burned, and is currently the 14th supervisor for Inyo County. Artie?
Inyo County is home to some of the most majestic places on Earth. We have the tallest mountain in the continental United States. We also have the lowest point with Death Valley. But more importantly, and one of my favorite places of all of Inyo County is right here. These trees and these mountains are precious. And, you know, I just am in awe every time I come up here. I've been coming up here since I was a little kid, and you can never see enough of these trees. They are truly magnificent. And we all have one thing in common. We're all interested in this place and making sure that this place continues going on. And with the fundraisers that was organized in the local communities to raise the funds to rebuild this place, I have been so impressed with my fellow mankind to see the generosity people brought forward to make sure that this place was reconstructed. And for all of you that are here today, you've been graciously applauding all of us who are speaking and everybody that has been recognized, but all of you need to be recognized for your generosity. So I want to thank all of you.
Well, we thank Ron Alexander for that piece, and we congratulate all the great folks who worked toward getting that beautiful new Bristlecone Pine Forest Visitor Center built. A couple of notes before we take a break on programming here on Sierra Wave TV. On Tuesday, we showed you some scenes from the Eastern Sierra Tri-County Fair. We're going to have a whole different show from the fair coming up on Thursday, so we hope you check that out, including, yes, more of the local Battle of the Bands, as well as Destruction Derby, and also Dancing with the Docs, a new episode coming up on Friday, and you can catch that at 5:30 p.m., and we are repeating Dancing with the Docs daily at 5:30 p.m. We'll be back with a weather report.